In the beginning, people said Paul Simon was arrogant. But was he really? Long before becoming the philosophical poet of American folk rock, Simon earned a reputation as one of music's most exacting critics. A meticulous craftsman with laser focus on songwriting, and a legendary intolerance for what he considered musical mediocrity. Paul Simon didn't just dislike bad music. He took it personally. While most musicians stayed diplomatic about their peers, Simon broke them down with precision, dismissing entire bands with surgical critiques that still circulate in music industry circles today. Today, we're counting down the 6 bands Paul Simon allegedly hated the most. These are the groups that pushed the soft-spoken wordsmith past his poetic restraint and into brutal honesty. Some names will surprise you. Others will confirm what fans have long suspected. Let's dive in. Number 6. Grand Funk Railroad. In the early 1970s, Grand Funk Railroad rose to commercial success. To Simon, they embodied everything wrong with American rock. Technically limited musicians hiding behind volume. He allegedly called them organized noise with a marketing plan. According to studio insiders, Simon once walked out of a recording session when their name came up, joking that he'd rather discuss plumbing techniques. At least pipes serve a purpose. The feud even went public. Grand Funk's Don Brewer dismissed Simon as too intellectual for rock, to which Simon allegedly replied, "I wasn't aware that thinking was incompatible with music." Perhaps that explains their output. Number 5. The Doors' Jim Morrison's shamanistic theatrics and poetic posturing struck Simon as pretentious. Art Garfunkel once revealed that Paul believed Morrison mistook obscurity for profundity. At the Monterey Pop Festival, Morrison tried to talk lyrics with Simon. Paul allegedly cut him down with, "I write songs, not manifestos. Try melody before mythology." In private letters, Simon described the Doors as cocktail jazz with bursts of inspiration, mocking Morrison as an emperor who believed nudity itself was profound. Number 4. Creedence Clearwater Revival, CCR. On paper, CCR's stripped-down authenticity should have aligned with Simon's values, but he saw them as cultural tourists, New Yorkers pretending to be from the bayou. "Authenticity matters," he reportedly said. What annoyed him most? John Fogerty's voice. Simon thought it was affected, a character performance, rather than genuine singing. When CCR broke up, Simon allegedly quipped, "The tragedy isn't that they ended. The tragedy is that they were successful enough to think they shouldn't have." Number 3. The Grateful Dead. For Paul, the 3-minute song was the highest art form. The Dead's endless improvisations? To him, indulgence masquerading as creativity. At Woodstock, Simon reportedly watched part of their set before muttering, "This isn't a performance. It's a rehearsal they're charging people to watch." While Deadheads found spiritual freedom in jams, Simon preferred structure. As one producer recalled, he'd spend weeks on a single bridge. Improvising was unthinkable. Number 2. The Eagles. Simon's disdain for the Eagles went beyond music. He saw them as manufactured outlaws, singing about a simple life while living like kings. After Hotel California, he reportedly told his band, "You shouldn't need Cliff's Notes to understand a rock song." He refused social invites where Eagles members would be present, saying, "I don't need to make small talk with professional personas." Glenn Frey once called Simon's work precious. Paul shot back, "I'd rather be precious than hollow." Number 1. Kiss at the very top of Simon's hate list? Kiss. He saw them as the triumph of marketing over music, a spectacle that mocked everything he valued about songcraft. After watching them on TV in 1975, Simon allegedly declared, "This isn't bad music. This is the end of music as communication. It's music as commodity." At an award show, when Gene Simmons introduced himself, Simon allegedly replied, "I know who you are. The question is whether you do." Beneath all that makeup, he even lobbied against their Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction, saying, "If we honor spectacle over songcraft, let's just call it the Entertainment Hall of Fame and be done with it."
Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.